Shalom, call love, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and elders, of great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom, back for another quick 4-part lesson. I'm going to title it Wisdom and Knowledge. So let's get right into it. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You people have to understand the time that you're living in. Okay? And the wisdom and knowledge that the scriptures speak of, it is not of this realm. It is not of this world. It is of the heavens. Okay? And the Lord finds favor with those that have the wisdom and the knowledge of these scriptures. Okay? This is how you come into having a relationship, an intimate relationship with the Lord. Okay? Through his son. Okay? Yahweh Shai, which is his name that the majority of the world ignorantly called Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai, and the name of the Father is Yahweh. Well, he is the mediator between us and the Father, for us Israelites, for the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? And yes, we have brothers and sisters scattered into all Gentile heathen nations. Okay? As per the scriptures. You understand that? As per history. Okay? All right? Anyway, let's get into this. All right? So wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You have to understand the times that you're living in. Okay? You're not living in the time of peace, joy, happiness. You're not living in those times, people. You're living in a time of war and judgment. Okay? And we're in the midst of World War III. Okay? Which will ultimately escalate into the thermonuclear fire, the ICBMs, the arrows of the Lord. And again, because this is all prophecy. Okay? The scriptures are about the rise and fall of kingdoms. Okay? Which is also covered in circular history. All right? Whether it was the ancient Babylon, whether it was Medo-Persia, okay? And they didn't rule at the same time. Okay? The Medes ruled, then the Persians. Okay? Then you had the Greeks, which were the Edomites coming into power. But they call themselves after the lands they conquered. They're not Greeks. Okay? And they're not Romans. Okay? So you have to understand that. That's in the scriptures. It tells you that. What is that? Psalms 49:11. They call themselves after the lands they conquered. So the so-called white man who decided to call himself white in 1861, okay, or 1681, I think it was. I think it was in 1681. I said 1861. I believe it's 1681 in Virginia. They put it into law that they weren't going to call themselves by, where they come from, the lands that they had conquered. They decided to say, well, we're just going to call ourselves white and put it into law. All right? Anyway, hopefully you people are getting it. So you had the Greeks, that's the Edomites first coming into power, Alexander the Great, with his father, King Philip Macedonian. This is covered in the scriptures, okay, in Maccabees, all right. And then, of course, they morphed into the fourth and final beast, the Roman Empire. But then they would be put down for 1,000 years. You see, just like all those previous kings, just like the Pharaoh, the Egyptians, the Hamites, they, right, they had their time of power, and then they were taken down. You understand? And that's what the Lord did with all these kingdoms, all right? So America is no different, and you have all the experts telling you that. Edomite scholars telling you that. Whether they're economic, military, they're all telling you that. America, this is not the same America after World War II, people. And America has lost every single war since then. Okay? These are facts. These are truths. Okay? It's over. Okay? I believe, what is it? 60 something percent of nations are already off their petrodollar. All right? They've already dropped it. Okay? All right, people. That's just to give you some understanding, all right, about times. All right? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. All right? Salvation means deliverance, people. Okay? And who's that deliverance for? You need to ask that because the majority of you people out there are under a spell and believe that salvation is for everyone. Okay? And it's not. And the scriptures tell you that. Okay? From the beginning of the book of Genesis all the way to the last book of Revelation, is the 22nd chapter. All right? It tells you all throughout the scriptures who salvation is for. Okay? And it is for Israel, the nation of Israel, which are you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Remember, people, the promises were given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand that? Jacob. Not Esau. Not his elder, evil, wicked, paternal twin. No. It was not Esau. It was not the white man. It was given unto Jacob. Okay? The one who had his pigment. Okay? And that's the way the Lord had set it up in the heavens anyway. Okay? All right? So, and the Lord always sets up the drama. So, him selling his birthright to Jacob, for a morsel of meat, that's the way it went down. But that was already set up from the heavens. Okay? All right. And fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? So, and how do you learn to fear the Lord? Through the scriptures, through your relationship as he reveals himself to you. You understand? All right? Give me a minute. All right, we'll end this here. We'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.